All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom unto the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom unto you.
Bilderberg is making great progress toward a world government, and only an educated, informed public can stop them in their tracks.
No, you can't. All right. The only reason why, these videos is made, talk about these whistleblowers, for two reasons. Number one, Bible prophecy. Psalm 64:8, he should make their tongues fall upon himself. Number two, the Edomites that oppose this agenda, they realize that, wait a minute, you're going to try to enslave me too. I'm not getting a piece of the pie. I'm about to blow the candles out on this cake. All right. So, no, it don't matter if the public was informed. You can't go against Bible prophecy. And majority, as scripture said, darkness have covered the earth and gross darkness the people. The people don't even care about this type of stuff. Because they still, got their head up their ass, and they still worrying about trying to get the American dream, trying to figure out what club they going out this weekend. They don't care about reality. All right. They in a fantasy world.
President Bush signed a formal agreement that will end the United States as we know it. And he took the step without approval from either the U.S. Congress.
Oh, that made me think of a scripture. This is what they always do. This is why this scripture always come out. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Prescribed means before written. All right. They already have all of these laws to take away your rights on the books, waiting for the right crisis to implement it, to bring it forth.
Or the people of the United States.
The secret organizations of the world power elite are no longer secret.
It's known as the Bilderberg Group. Could their objective be world domination?
Bilderberg plan for the whole world is nothing less than world government.
Who elected these guys to run the planet?
They are.
The Lord elected these people to run the planet. All right. Let's back that up. So say this matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth over it the basis of men. The basis of men is who's running the world right now. The worst of the heathen, the wicked, Esau, Edom. All right. So this man is proud because the Lord allowed him to run this world, and he haven't been judged yet.
The elitists. They feel they should run the world for their own selfish interest.
It's good to be back at the Council on Foreign Relations. As Pete mentioned, I've been a member for a long time and was actually a director for some period of time.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
Now, you see this video is old, and they've been talking about this stuff. That's why I started off with the prescribed scripture. And this devil is so proud because he been ruling for so long, since the Renaissance. So over 600 years now, he been ruling. He been doing what he wanted to do. He have not paid for any of his, sins yet. So the pride of his heart have deceived him, as I say in Obadiah 1:3. So you have to understand that this devil is proud. Matter of fact, let's get that. Everything that he touched, it prospered. Not understanding that the Lord, listen, the reason that everything prospered, Esau, is because the time for you to be destroyed is not yet. So it says, because he transgressed by wine. His wine is his money system. The way that he do things, the way that he use his government, democracy. Democracy is a hell of an illusion that most people, they actually believe by voting that your vote count and that you're actually picking an official that you voted for. That's the illusion. They know that whoever goes in office is already, predetermined. But they got you to believe that, see, look, the government cares. We vote for our presidents. It ain't a dictatorship. It is a dictatorship with the illusion of you think that you in control. So the economics, the technology, the politics, all of that is wine, and majority of the world follow it. Because when you are the leader and people want goodies, people want to be in good standing with you. That's why the nations is mad, because they drunk of the wine. Now they realize, like, man, this damn devil never really had our best interest at heart. He just used us to get world domination. Now he trying to bring us into captivity. Ain't this a bitch? So he is a proud man. Neither keep him at home. That's why he got U.S. embassies every damn where, and controlling countries and telling them what to do and what not to do. And it said, who enlarges his desire as hell and as death cannot be satisfied. So everywhere he go, hell and death follow. Steal people's resources. All right. All he do is oppress. Then he calls disorder everywhere he go. Democracy is disorder. See, the scripture said that the welfare of the world is a wise king. That's Wisdom of Solomon 6:24. So we all know that Esau ain't wise. He's wicked. And the vibration of the leader is the vibration of the people. But gather unto him all nations. He's about to definitely do that with the chip. But also, he have done that with Babylon the Great. All nations is over here. And they pitch America as this great place and come over here and live the American dream. And heap unto him all people.
This thing started here. And to save this country, we kill this damn thing here.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
President Bush said that the New World Order was in tune, and that's what they were working for. The UN is part of that government. They're working right now very significantly for a North American Union. That's why there's a lot of people in Washington that don't care too much about our borders.
Now, if you are in the know, you know that what's going on with the borders by allowing all these military-aged men to come in and then hiding them with other, so-called refugees. That's all by design. Everything that happened in politics happened on purpose. I forgot who said that quote, but it was somebody important. I think it was one of these presidents. If anything happened in politics, best believe it's happened on purpose. So, that's what I want to get. Because this devil actually think that, he's trying to enslave the world. But the Lord got something for him. Because everything that he imagines is going to happen to him. So say, behold, he travaileth with iniquity and have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. All he do is lie. All he do is bring iniquity, man, which is sin upon sin. He is the wicked. He can't do. The scripture said that he be born speaking lies. All right. So it says he made a pit and digged it and is fallen into the ditch which he made. Because see, here's the thing. He created, the Lord, of course, as I say in Isaiah 54:16, he put the spirit in him to create the smith to build the missile, right? The missiles are going to be his downfall. The weaponry is going to be his downfall. That's another pit that he's going to fall in. Also, he's trying to enslave humanity by technology. But he the one that's going into change to bind their kings with fetters of iron. So everything that he imagined is going to happen to him. His mischief shall return upon his own head. Why? Because the Lord said you reap what you sow. And his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. Because of why? Let's get this real quick. Because he got these underground cities. He do got underground, cities in the mountains too, So I think it's like 300 and something over here and like 1,477 worldwide. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits every hand, and the wicked should be upon him. Why? Because when you go to Revelation 17, said that even his allies, also Obadiah 1:7, his allies is going to turn against him. All right. Then you got Russia and his bands with him. All right. So it says when he is about to fill his belly. So when he's so close to getting his new world order, this is what the Lord going to do. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So when you eating, you are at rest. All right. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So it don't matter if you underground over here in America, which the elites are not, before you second class elites, you presidents and, government officials, you Senate, the Congress, all of that, the House of Representatives, y'all ain't going to make it. Because it's going to strike him through. It is drawn and coming out of the body, yet a glittering sword come out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume it. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. All right. So when the missiles hit, that's the end game. And then also, this is where the elite rule out of. America is the wicked headquarters, which push the wine into the world. They rule out of this place. This place going to be totally destroyed. So your kingdom is going down. What else do you have? Let's watch this video, though, again.
Bilderberg is making great progress toward a world government, and only an educated, informed public can stop them in their tracks.
President Bush signed a formal agreement that will end the United States as we know it. And he took the step without approval from either the U.S. Congress or the people of the United States.
The secret organizations of the world power elite are no longer secret.
It's known as the Bilderberg Group.
Ain't no longer secret, because the Lord said that, that everything that is secret should be made manifest. Everything that is hid should come out abroad. Luke 8:27. So to end it on this. So it says, a Psalm of David, the chief musician, hear my voice, O power, and my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of worker iniquities. When they go to these summits, the insurrection is a revolution from within. They planning these things. All right. So these devils, when they go to those secret meetings, they always trying to figure out a way to overthrow Israelites first and foremost, and then the rest of the people. The Israelites are always the focal point. Who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot at their arrows, even bitter words, because their mouth blasphemy. As the scripture said, they speak swelling words against the Lord, blasphemy against the Lord. So these devils, their mouth, their news, their media is very powerful, because what they do, they impress upon the mind by repetition. They can really make us look like a terrorist group when all we doing is preaching the Bible. But if they put it all over the news, so now they trying to sanction, free speech, because it's all to get at us. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. See, at the perfect. Who is the perfect in the eyes of the Lord? The just, the believers, the prophets. All right. So this whole Psalms, which is probably the best Psalms in Psalms, because the reason I love this Psalm so much is because this is literally what goes on. Every time they go to the G7 summits, the G20 summits, every time that they come together and sit together, they always plotting on how to overthrow us. But they can't go straight to us, so they'll go after somebody else. They'll say Hamas or something. You know what I'm saying? But everything circle back to us. Everything is about getting us off. They can't have the new world order with us preaching about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares, that's traps, privately in those summits. They say who shall see them. And when they go to the World Economic Forum, they talking about how to put microchips to people. All right. How technocracy, how to rule people with technology. All of this, they talking about all of this stuff. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, because they the wicked. And the heart is deep, man. You can just imagine the stuff that they come up in their mind. It said, but the Most High should shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they should be wounded. We know what that's talking about. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Could their objective be world domination?
And the reason that people is fleeing away, because they like, man, this ain't right. Talk about now the Edomites, like I said, the reason that they speaking on it, because they realize they ain't getting a piece of the pie. Now they acting like they so oppressed now.
Plan for the whole world is nothing less than world government.
Who elected these guys to run the planet?
They are the elitists. They feel they should run the world for their own selfish interests.
It's good to be back at the Council on Foreign Relations, as Pete mentioned.
This is one of those councils. This is one of the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberg groups, the Club of Rome. Don't forget that. See, the Club of Rome, was about using climate change to turn the world into, what they want. So they basically going to use climate change to bring forth the New World Order. And then now they changed Club of Rome into Agenda 21. Now it's called Agenda 2030. So all they do is just change names, but it's the same plan.
I've been a member for a long time and was actually a director for some period of time.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
So, yeah, you already seen the video, but yeah, that's it, man. So they about to put the hammer down. They've been talking about this since Daddy Bush. All right. So that's what, almost 30 years now. Yeah, that's 1991. So you got to understand that we are approaching these times. That's why we got to stay prayed up, man. This is not a game. That's why, listen, let's go back to this real quick. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right. This should be one of your prayers. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.